Our organization began last year in the fall, and it was our understanding that our campus on a whole was very pro-life, but very apathetic towards doing anything about it. With that understanding, we searched for ways to inspire our student body to take a position, to get off the fence, to pick a choice. And by bringing this display, we've been very successful in getting people to know the truth, to just be confronted with it. So it's been very, very effective in that manner.
Well, we were invited here by the Students for Life group, a pro-life student organization here on campus with our Genocide Awareness Project. This is a project that we take to colleges and universities all around the country. Who is the baby? We want people to understand that the unborn child really is a human being, even in the first trimester of pregnancy. Because a lot of people think of the unborn as being blob of tissue, massive cells. They think of the unborn in very dehumanized terms. So when they see pictures of a first trimester baby with arms and legs and fingers, they recognize that as being a human being. Abortion, properly understood, is an act of violence. People generally have a more sanitized understanding of what abortion is and what it does. So when they see it, it's very different.
It's pretty scary, I guess, seeing all kinds of blood on the stuff.
We know it's a very clever and very smart attempt at influencing students to think more about pro-life, and I really respect them for trying this. It's not something I like to see in the morning, but from their perspective, they're going for the shock effect, and it's good propaganda. Kind of disappointed, though. Of course, it's to be expected that they don't focus on the other issues other than the the dead fetuses. What about in those cases of rape? I mean, should the girl be forced to accept the rapist's semen and raise his child? I don't know. Don't know about that, and kind of makes you look at the thing in a different way.
I think it makes some really good points. It shows you in detail what these children go through, and it's very impactful, and it's really something. I've never seen some of these pictures before.
I kind of find it a waste of money. I think the money can be spent elsewhere. It could be spent on a year's supply of birth control for someone. It could be spent on condoms. It could be spent on preventing unwanted pregnancies. It could be spent, caring for a single mother who decides to keep the child. There's other options that can be given than instead of just the anti-abortion. But who's pro-abortion? Nobody's pro-abortion. It's really a matter of choice. Who chooses? Does the state choose, or does the individual get to choose? And they're missing the whole argument.
Like he said, no one is pro-abortion. No one wants to take a life, and maybe in a way we're all pro-choice until we're faced with that decision. I don't really know. I can't say for sure. I don't even know what I would do. What I do know is that forcing things like this upon someone who wants to have an abortion is a very negative connotation.
I guess it could be. If they're trying to make people feel guilty or scared about showing them.
I'm personally not for abortion, and it makes a very strong point across, and I think it gets across to everybody that walks by.